as the host of the BTE Elite Community Podcast, where we spotlight leading voices in the career growth. Professionals like you could be very useful for our community to know about their point of view. Our audience include data professionals, engineers, and career switchers who are deeply engaged as a culture, and they are very eager to learn from real world experience. I'd love to invite you as a guest speaker to an upcoming episode of this podcast that we have this weekend to share your insights on company culture, secrets of job hunting, and other details that audience of our podcast can use your point of view and your experiences. Um, to tell you a bit about the details of this podcast, we usually keep things casual and conversational. Usually a 25 to 30-minute chat, and we can keep it easily through Zoom or online if you are not available as in person or it would be difficult. It would be a great opportunity to show your work, your experiences, talk about the culture that you keep in your company, and inspire a growing network through our audiences of the future talents. If you're open to
Okay,
it, I'd be
awesome.
happy
Done.
to.
Done. You're 30 seconds over. Guys, when I do this, that means
Okay.
time's up. It's okay to keep continue after that, but we don't want to go after 1 minute 30 seconds because that's gonna be too long. So you did 1 minute 30 seconds. I stopped you, but it was perfect. As a first person, congratulations. You did great. And it was very good. It was very well structured, and the way you invited them, it was perfect. I really liked it. Kudos to you. So keep working on your pitch. This is your pitch, guys. So pitch could be for different things. Now you pitch them on a podcast. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So Sarah, are you ready? I think so. So now the question doesn't change. We probably don't need that 30 seconds anymore, but we give a few seconds for you to warm up. Okay. So
Yeah,
let's
that's
give it a
okay. I
few.
can start.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1, go.
My name is Sarah. My background is chemistry. I have been here working with this community for about a month. I'm going to talk about this community. I have joined here for about. I have joined here to find a job, but what I have
Hold
learned.
on, hold on. I want you to restart. Hold on.
Okay.
You're going in a wrong direction. Your
Okay.
job
Uh-huh.
is as a what you keep talking about here. Nobody knows here. You go to a total stranger.
Mhm.
You're inviting them to Breakthrough Elite Podcast, which is a community of career development for people. So you're not supposed to talk about here or there because they have no idea, right? So you invite somebody to come to your podcast and talk about their company, their culture. So make sure to understand the positioning.
So
Okay,
I'm just the inviter.
you're a podcaster. Yeah, you hold the podcast, happen to be in Breakthrough Elite, and you want to invite those people to come to your podcast and talk in your podcast to your audience, which is these members, about career development. And the type of question you want to ask them is about what is their company culture. Imagine you go to a manager in Microsoft and invite them to your podcast. What they're going to talk about, their company culture, what kind of talent they're looking for, what is their hiring process, blah 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 blah. So your job is to go and invite them to your podcast. How do you introduce yourself? How do you ask about this? That's and Yosaman did a great job. So you need to follow her path.
Okay. So one
Okay.
question. I'm the host of the podcast, and I just want to introduce someone to talk about this community, and I will not myself talk about this community. Yeah,
You
or
are
my.
inviting them to a Breakthrough Elite podcast
Mhm.
to
So
interview them. So if they accept to come to your podcast, then you will start interviewing them. But the first step is to go and invite them, go to find them. How would you talk?
So can you pass to another one? I
Okay, if
just,
you're not ready, we can go to the
yeah,
next
thank
person.
you. Yeah.
So Mehdi, do you understand the game?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
I do.
your time. It's your turn. Okay, Mehdi, are you ready?
Yep.
One, two, three. Your 1 minute starts now. Go.
Hello, guys. This is Mehdi. I'm one of the BTE community members. We have a very professional community and we have lots of educated people at our community. And we actually doing professional network. We are looking for anybody who have any experts in any area and we are so happy to invite you as a manager of this company to tell us about your company culture, about your how you search for your talent acquisitions and how you find people. And in this community, we have also 1,600 people who are actively in this community, and they can see, watch you. So we have lots of audiences here. So we are happy. We are more than happy to get you at our community and share your ideas about how you find educated people for your company. So please, uh, please, uh, please,
Accept my invitation.
yeah, accept my invitation. Yeah, thank you for helping me. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
20 seconds past 1 minute, 20 seconds, but it was great. It was good. I will still change a little bit because you said we're asking for anyone and anybody who has. We don't do that. We say we're only interested in you. You have to talk about that person, right? Not anybody. And you don't go to a person and say we're interested in anybody. You say, okay, go to anybody. Say we're very interested only in you because your professionalism, because of your background. We have done a lot of research actually, and we filtered down people. We reached out to you because you're the guy, not everybody and anybody. Okay, but it was good. So next person is uh, Sarah. You going now? You know that game now?
Actually, I wrote something and I was telling my story like Mehdi's, but I don't know what was a problem. So I want to
Okay,
listen to one
let's go.
more.
Let's go. Let's go. People will rate. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, are you fine evaluating with the evaluation form? Are you good? No problem. Okay, because this is a new form. It might have some problems, but we'll fix it along the way. I think it works perfectly right now, but if I'll gather your feedback after. So Sarah, we are going to start your 1 minute. Go.
My name is Sarah. I have been working with this community for about a month. I came here to find a job, but I found it is something more than finding a job. It is a place for educated people to find their role and to find how they can be consistent in every aspects of their life. I want you to come and talk with us and tell what's your idea about joining this community, because when I came here, I learned I have to be consistent, I have to be more active, I have to be network in every aspects of my life. And I am really appreciate your time, and I want you to be our guest in this session. And I hope you will find it very helpful for you and your company. And please take your time to think, and I hope it will work for you.
Okay,
That's
1 minute 30 seconds. That was good. The only problem I had at the beginning, again, you start talking about a community that he has no idea. You go to a stranger. He is a total stranger right now. Okay, when you go to him, he doesn't know what BTE is. He doesn't know what Breakthrough is, and he doesn't know you. If you say I joined this community BTE, he say what you're saying. You know, that's not the best way to approach somebody of a topic that he doesn't have any clue. So you first need to introduce who are you, what is Breakthrough Elites, and what is this podcast that you're inviting him to attend. And then if you're very professional, you need to come up on the spot with some points that motivate him to come to the podcast, because just by asking, nobody comes to your podcast. Okay, I'm asking you to come. Anybody can ask anybody to come to a podcast. Why should they come to the podcast? Okay, so these are the things that we're practicing. Next person, Behrad. Good job.
Sorry, before we start, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So we just because it is a little bit confusing for me as well, are we inviting someone that we know, or we inviting someone that we don't know to a
You don't know.
podcast?
Total stranger. Imagine,
Is it
imagine you go to
one
LinkedIn right
person?
now. Imagine you go to LinkedIn right now. Okay.
Uh,
You look up manager IT department at Microsoft. Okay. Total stranger. He doesn't know you. You don't know him.
Okay.
You go there and invite them to your podcast. The podcast happens at Breakthrough Elites for the Breakthrough Elites audience. That's it. That's all the
Okay.
information.
Okay. Got it. Just
Got
it
it?
was a little bit confusing because
Yeah.
we usually invite people that we know to the podcast. That's
No,
why I was like,
nobody knows nobody. This is total stranger.
okay.
You only know his position. You know where he works for, and you want to invite him because of his position. Okay, Behrad, ready?
Yep.
Go for it.
Hi, Alex. I host a podcast for BT community, which is about personal growth in workspace. And we have a lot of members from different companies in North Shore organizations. And the things that I do is I reach out to the different company leaderships and ask them to join my podcast to uh, share their expectations from what they want from the people who work for them. And it's interesting that we have a few members from your company in our podcast, and I think that would be a good opportunity for them and also for you to share, to be a guest of our podcast in upcoming sessions and share your ideas, share your expectations from what you want from people who work for you, aside from uh, hard skills. We mostly focus on soft skills and how we can grow personally in the workspace. This is the offer I'm giving you, and I think that will be a good opportunity for you and for our members to hear about your ideas.
Very good, very good. I loved it. It was to the point. It was, uh, uh, you didn't hesitate at all. It was very. You were not monotone, so it was good. We'll look at the guys. Are you evaluating, right? We'll look at the evaluation after, but perfect. Thank you for that. So 1 minute 10 seconds. It was almost on point. So next person. Now I want to play. This is becoming interesting. I want to play too. And I like the fact that Behrad started with his name. You can start with somebody's name. Hey Alex. Hey Eric. Hey Steven. You know, you can just, this is a game, right? Just be as wild as you can. Okay, Afsan, are you ready?
I was just trying to write my speech. Just
Well,
because
you
I wrote
shouldn't.
a difference, but
You
it's okay.
shouldn't. That's illegal, guys. You're not right, because the idea is that you 30 seconds. You think, organize it in
Okay.
your head, and then 1 minute talk. Do not write. Do not go from a note. Okay, go from your mind, because this is what you actually practicing. This is this is what you're going to do on the interview. So ready, 3, 2, 1. Your 1 minute has started.
Hi, Sarah. Welcome to Through Elite's podcast. So today I'm inviting you since you're a chemist, and I think Breakthrough Elite it's a very great opportunity for you to come and learn about the culture and how it's gonna affect your mindset. And I would like also to introduce you to the owner, which is Alex, and it's you definitely gonna learn a lot from him. That he has a lot of yeah, sessions that you can attend online or and we can go through the live sessions and ask our questions. So I think it's a very good opportunity for you to even have a better mindset in the future. So I would like to invite you to come to our podcast, and also um, after you entered, you also talk about your growth and your leadership and how it's going to affect later in the future.
Okay. Thank you for that. But looks like you're inviting somebody who is a job seeker, not a manager, right?
Yes,
You didn't invite a manager to come talk about their company culture. You invited a job seeker.
that's true.
And we're
Sorry.
not going to interview a job seeker in a podcast. Job seeker are supposed to be audience of that podcast, right? So this is the kind of the speech clarity and the speech organization that we're
Mhm.
going to evaluate, and it is on eval. So guys, the reason that we evaluate, it's very important to understand. The reason that you guys have a role and all of you are evaluating is that by evaluating, you are understanding what to look for. So next time you give a speech, you you kind of uh, see which one to follow and which one not to follow. So when you are evaluating someone on a speech clarity, next time you give a speech, you know what clarity actually means because you have evaluated, you have seen those criterias, you have rated. So that's why I say all of you needs to go to that Google form and start evaluating each other, because by evaluating, you learn to evaluate yourself in a long run. Those items, those criteria that you're evaluating are very important, and those are the things that you need to look for in your own speech every day that you give this. So how many people went so far? Behrad, Sarah, Mehdi, uh Afsane, 4. I think another person went 5, right?
Yeah, I also went through.
Okay, let's do one more. Who's gonna go? Raise your hand. One more. Go Lara. Okay, go Lara goes. Let me pin you. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, job seekers. I'm Golara. Today, I want to talk about the community that I have joined recently. It's named Breakthrough Elite. I want to let you know why it is very valuable for me, and I want to suggest it for you. Is for 3 reasons. First of all, motivation. Secondly, tips and points. And third is working hard and consistently. Sometimes we are totally disappointed and thinking a lot why we cannot find a job. This community, the vibes inside the community is perfect in my opinion. There are lots of positive energy. Everybody can help you. If you reach out to anybody in the community, they will help you a lot without any background, without thinking about anything, judging you actually. And they can do the best for you. Secondly, there are lots of good tips about your resume, about your LinkedIn. How can you create a very good uh, personal branding for yourself? And also, they push you to work hard and consistently. They want you to engage in meetings every week, ask questions, practice, and those are the points that are really valuable for me and affects in my life even in 2 weeks. These 2 weeks was very good for me, and I experienced lots of good things, and I really recommend it to you.
Okay, thank you. It was good, but again, you made the same mistake that Afsane did. You're inviting job seekers to the breakthrough elites, whereas the task was to invite a manager to your podcast.
Oh,
Okay. I will do it, guys. I will do it so you understand. Okay, so imagine I go to LinkedIn, I go to a total stranger. He's a total stranger. Let's say he's a manager at Amazon. Okay, he's a manager, IT leader in Amazon. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. I go to him and I want to talk to him. Right? I want to invite him to podcast. Let me do the same thing. So 1 minute. Okay. Three. Hold on. Hey Siri. Set timer for 1 minute. Okay, started. 1 minute. Hey Steven, this is Alex. I'm reaching out to you on behalf of Breakthrough Community, which we have more than 1,600 members. The reason I'm reaching out to you is that I would like to invite you to our podcast. Our podcast is specifically designed for job seekers. And guess what? We have access to more than 1,600 people who are looking for jobs, and they are very professional. Actually, they're IT people. We have different backgrounds, and these people are cream of the top. We have filtered all these people in North America, and they're ready for jobs. And I know you might have some problem finding talents, so this is why I want to invite you to come to our podcast and not only talk about the company culture at Amazon or what you do on a daily basis or what kind of talents you're looking for, but also you'll get a chance to see what kind of people we have here. You get a chance to introduce the available position in your company to our members. I think it's a win-win for both of us. It's going to be a great atmosphere and job an opportunity for both of us. Not only that, we are gonna post this on YouTube, and we have 1 million visitors. We're gonna show this podcast to a lot of people. So if you're interested to get your message across, this is a perfect opportunity. And on top of that, we would be really, really appreciative of you putting your time and taking the time to join our podcast. Would you do that, please? You know, this is just came to my mind. So the idea is to go to a total stranger, be confident, to start talking to them and asking them to come to your podcast. We can do it in so many different ways. So I just started saying that, hey, we gathered all these talents here because I know they're looking for talents all the time, right? That's a big win for them. So you need to, every communication, every networking event that you go, you start first thinking about what is their win, not your win. Nobody cares about your win. So I gave them 2 wins right now. I gave them the exposure we have on YouTube, and I gave them the exposure they have with the 1,600 professionals, cream of the top, that we were able to collect and put them here so they can reach out. So these are all benefits, right? That was the idea. So thank you for attending, guys. I'm going to send gift card to all of you who attended. I know all of you did great just by being on this game, just by playing. You did great. You stepped up. You showed that you're confident. And after this session, I'm gonna send the gift card, the Starbucks gift card, to all of you. Thanks for that, doing that. So let's quickly have a look at the results. Since we don't have much time, I'm gonna share a link in the chat so you can look at the results, and I'm gonna add this to the respective class. Let me quickly get it. I'm actually doing this live. As I speak, I'm collecting, I'm making this so you can go. Somebody had a question?
Sorry, I couldn't submit it. It doesn't let me to submit.
Work on it, because I see a lot of people have submitted it, so it probably works. And you can see the results in this link. If you gave a speech, go see how other people have rated you. And if you submitted rating, you can also see that there's the email address is for the ones that gave a speech, that gave evaluation, and then column C is the person who they rated, and then you can see what topics they evaluated you on, and then the grades are either 1 to 5 or 1 to 3 that you can see your rating. And then later, I'll have to see how we can summarize these in a way that you can quickly understand it. But let's switch to the second part of the class, which is Q&A. Let me